I watched Beauty and the Beast not long ago. It's funny because when I was younger, I always used to think, why doesn't she like Gaston? Don't get it. And then I looked at Rob and then something clicked. And I've basically married Gaston.
You have me.
The sexist pig who eats so much.
Birds, 5 birds, birds, 5 birds, birds, 5 birds, 5 birds and a mic. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to episode 22 of 5 Birds and a Mic. I hope everyone is well. I don't even know what week it is. Does anyone know what week we're in? 12, 13? No. It doesn't really matter, does it?
God
because
knows.
Things are opening up. The light might be at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, we're all quite excited. We're all moving forward. I think we're all a bit exhausted. Bella's still teething, so I know Emma is. And I don't know, should we see how the girls are doing? Emma, how are you?
I'm good. Bella is still teething. She's decided to get another tooth out now, which
Brilliant.
I am kind of glad because she was a late starter, so I knew this was going to happen. So now she's just bashing them all out. But yeah, she's just so angry. I'm quite an angry person and Rob's quite an angry person. So we've bred and our kids have both of that anger in them. So she's just so angry. It's like dealing with a psychopath. She is like dealing with a little psychopath every day. But it's fine. That, like you said, the light is at the end of the tunnel now. Not that she's going to nursery, because she won't go into nursery for a long time. But I will be leaving the house.
Yeah.
Thing is, Emma, teething's like one of the worst bits, isn't it? But I think I'd rather them be born without teeth than do the teething than born with teeth.
Yeah,
do you know
this
what
is
I mean?
true.
Because they can be born with teeth, can't they? And that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Meg's like,
so
what?
yeah, just going through the teething.
Did you not know that, Meg?
No! That's terrifying. What? What?
Yeah, they can be born with teeth already, like full set and lot.
Oh, no.
Full veneers.
Can you imagine?
The Da Vinci veneer's already in place.
Oh, my God.
Like a Ross. Baby wakes up, turns around and just like looks like a Ross from Friends.
No.
I have seen a picture of a newborn with a set of teeth, and I don't know if it was if it was photoshopped or not, but it's just
that would be funny.
Oh, could you imagine if Andrew's wife's just had a baby? Is it 3 weeks now? Is he 3 weeks old now? Imagine if he had funny story. So he's got teeth. We've all just been cooing over him, and if he'd had teeth, we'd be a bit like, ooh.
Devil.
What? Well, that's a bit extreme, Mickey, but okay.
Wow.
I would be very concerned if my baby came out with teeth. Like, I would be, part of me would want to shove it back up there. Like, I'd be quite terrified.
To get rid of the teeth.
It's not normal.
There's worse things that can come out, I guess.
You just like that gummy bit, though, don't you? The gummy bit.
Well, I breastfed, so I preferred the gums than when the teeth came.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a weird thing. I imagine if you did have something like a baby with teeth and you had people looking in the pram, they go, oh, okay. That's odd. It is a bit. But then I had a baby, because I had a premature baby, so we had that quite a lot, where people would look into the pram and they'd be trying to find the baby. Because you couldn't see it. Is that a doll? They kept looking, is that a doll? So they're going, oh. And then they do like a really, I'm really sorry for you type face. Very weird.
Like, it's okay.
But when you don't have a normal looking reaction, or people don't know what to do. It's weird. I imagine everyone that's in limbo with their wedding plans, they probably get an odd look when people say, and how are your wedding plans? Everyone does like a side, if they're not quite sure how to be, they'll be like, if we just side drop, check how you are. I look concerned, but really I'm not sure what you're going to give me back. So I'm going to do a side head. Are you okay? How is everything? Like it's a better approach. Like, I don't like you. I really don't like you right now. It looks better from the side, doesn't it? Anyway, moving on. George, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Tired, shit night's sleep, but I'm all right.
Ugh.
Bye. That's all I can give you.
Hair looks good though. Hair looks good.
I know.
Hair
I
on
washed
point.
it. I did wash it. Treated myself to a bath this morning.
Oh,
But I'm
bath
just-
in the morning. You are living the high life.
Bathing in Azure coffee, mate. I had 45 minutes in there.
Oh
Wow.
my God. I had to brush my teeth in the shower so I could do two things at the same time. Oh,
Oh, with warm water.
yeah.
Oh, I like
every
no, I
time.
like a warm water.
I always
like a
brush
warm
my
water
teeth
one.
in the shower now.
It's
That's
just more
life.
efficient.
Yeah. Oh, a bath. Oh, yeah. Talk
Georgina.
dirty to me. Keep going. What else did you do
Right,
after your bath?
I
Did you
just
paint
sat
your
there
nails
on,
or anything?
No, I just sat on end at bed, a full body moisturised.
Oh,
Just took
wow.
10 minutes on my vape watching Real Housewives,
Oh.
brushed my hair, had another 10 minutes. I just potter about.
Oh, the potter of getting
The
ready when you don't have kids. That is one thing. When you look back at yourself, I would be a bit like, do you know what? Take that extra 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to really be out
Yeah.
in another 2 minutes, so you don't just
Yeah.
go for a little bit longer in the shower. It's okay.
Don't rush
Actually,
yourself
no,
to
Ed,
dry.
that's way too much for you because she'd still be about 3 hours late then rather than half an hour. So maybe rein that in a little bit.
1 minute extra.
Yeah.
I just spend more time in bed. I just like sleeping. Sleeping's my thing. So it would be able
Yeah.
to sleep
Yeah.
more.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you're saying, oh, take longer. I'm like, I can't because I'm still rushing. Because I only get out of bed 20 minutes before I'm needed.
But what the weird thing, Meg, my darling, and I'm not being, this sounds really patronising, all mums will say this even when you rushed, I still look back at the rushy times and still think I had all the time in the world in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's everything's comparable, isn't it, to what you have, what you don't have, and differences. Everything looks so much better when everything changes. You're like, oh, I'd have that body again. I moaned about it, but I'd have that again. It's weird, isn't it? You sort of wonder what. Yeah, you moan. Well, that is actually what our topic's going to be as well, isn't it? Today of if you could look back and you could go back to your younger self, at maybe a pinnacle time or whenever, what you would say. So we'll move on to that bit. But Dan, how are you?
No, I'm all right. Oh, sorry.
Chucked it at you.
Hit me in the face, yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. Not a bad week this week, actually. Jessie's better. So after this month of being this three-nager and being, no, he's now, okay. I was like, oh, it's took a turn. He's back to being my nice child.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know where he left. Like, he went one
Yeah.
night. Like, he just, like, took off one night and woke up with this other mong of a child and then went to bed one night, like 2 nights ago, was it 3 nights ago? We've done like a really good star chart because we're trying to get him a bike. So we're like, oh, if you get so many red stars, like we can get his bike and stuff. So he's really been trying. And I don't know if anybody else had the same problem. Like my kid just doesn't drink liquid at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he's really bad for it. Like, and I'm like, yeah, but water gives you muscles and everything. And now he's like, like Oscar was earlier, like proper like this. And he's like, oh, I've been drinking some water, Mum. Oh, I can tell. Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to get him water down him. It's just one thing after another at the minute.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that he's not nasty anymore.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, touch wood, he's come out of that little stage of life and now he's back to being a nice kid. So now I can smile again. Without putting
Good.
a fake, oh yeah, I'm fine, smile on.
My kid's an arsehole.
Yeah. No, doesn't it make a difference? Like when somebody, because we spend so much time together, somebody's an arsehole in the house. Everyone's an arsehole, aren't they? Like everyone's decided to bit at each other's throats. But everybody's happy now. everybody's okay. So it's good. Even Cat's all right. So
that's
Good.
all right.
I'm happy.
Maggie, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I think it's because it's like the last week now, hopefully, before we're back in the shop. Now I'm like, why the fuck didn't I do all of this stuff 2 weeks ago when I had loads of time? Now I'm trying to squeeze everything in.
What are you
Trying to lose
squeeze
2
in?
What are you
stone.
trying to do?
I've got to clean. I wanted to sort the wardrobes out. I wanted to sort the understairs cupboard out. I wanted to go around. I wanted to clean all the. There's so much stuff that I always make excuses that I don't have enough time to do. That I've still made excuses to not do. But now this week I'm like, well, I've missed my chance now. It's just not going to get done, is it? Now I ain't got time, and I ain't got time.
It's Wednesday already, Meg.
It's already Wednesday.
It's practically the weekend, isn't it, babe?
And I'm not doing all at the weekend, so priorities. Yesterday I had to do nothing because it was my dog's birthday, and that's what he decided to do. So I couldn't do anything.
It's all because
I'd have been going against his wishes, and I'm not that kind of person. So yesterday I just couldn't do anything. I had to sit on the couch. I had to not really get dressed, and I had to just watch animal films all day, and it was really fun. It was great.
What animal films did you watch? Like Lady and the Tramp and stuff?
Yeah, Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2.
Good films.
Yeah, really good. I had to have a bit of a break and make him watch a bit of my programmes for a little bit, but he had a snooze then, so it was fine. But he's moody now. He's on a down because it's all over.
It's not his day anymore.
No, that's why he was shouting at me earlier, because he's not happy anymore. He's fed up.
That's how everybody feels after a birthday, don't they? They've had a birthday and that's
He's
just older now.
It's not good. He's not happy. But yeah.
Oh, another win that I had this week. I watched Moana for the first time. That's amazing.
First time.
Yeah,
it's great.
I've never watched it before. It was on BBC. I was like, yes, Queen. We've got it on record. Did what I needed to do, put it on, watched it all the way through.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a really good film.
So good. Never seen it before. I feel
It's
like
so
this is my new
colourful.
Frozen in my house. It is my new Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's like your
Moana's
summer
good.
Frozen. It's like just your hotter
Hotter.
summer holiday of
More
Frozen, isn't it?
tropical. Yeah,
It's the tropical
warmer,
version. Yeah.
warmer version. Yeah, I like that.
I like it because fundamentally all the way through, Moana is the hero. She's the one that always saves.
Yeah.
The thing that annoys me about Frozen is it's meant to be about 2 female heroes, yet Kristoff is still the one that seems to be looking after them. It still annoys me a little bit. They're still a bit weak, whereas Moana, she's not weak.
Still weak.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You will not grow up to be like Elsa.
Well, look at Elsa. She had all these years to get a grip of herself and try and control her powers, and then she throws a fucking tantrum and starts blasting ice at everybody. So, in the grand scheme of things, she's actually just representing what generally happens once a month to all of us, where we just go, fucking nuts. If I could freeze everyone that pisses me off, I'd go ahead and do the same thing. And Kristoff just fancies Arna, and quite frankly, she doesn't know which way's up.
Anna's Meg. Anna is Meg. But Elsa has been in lockdown. Can you imagine? We're all going to go out and freeze people.
Yeah.
Elsa she hadn't had time. What did she do in that room on her own for all that time that she couldn't control her freaking powers? What was she doing? What was she doing? Because she wasn't changing her. She wasn't changing her clothes.
Well, they don't, do they? That's cartoons for you. They have like
Just looking out of the window.
Sung a lot.
She did. She worked on her voice.
Yeah, we're on Beauty and the Beast at the minute. The animated
The original,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And you
Great
look back
choice.
at things and then you think, oh, what am I instilling in my little girl? That a man has to come and save her. And then I think, no, let's watch Moana because we're all right with that one.
I watched Beauty and the Beast not long ago, the old one.
Yeah.
And I was watching it and I was like, oh, it's funny because when I was younger, I always used to think, why doesn't she like Gaston? Don't get it. And then I looked at Rob and then something clicked. And I've basically married Gaston.
You have me.
The sexist pig who eats so much.
And eats 5 dozen eggs.
Yeah. He eats so many eggs. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I used to always think when I was younger, like, what is wrong with Gaston? I don't get it.
Really? Is that what you used to think?
Swear to God. I swear to God. Yeah. He's fit. Like, I don't get it. He's a good looking man. He's got everything going for him.
As the song says.
Yeah. And then, yeah, turns out, obviously carried that little torch on.
Apart from the amount of children Gaston wanted.
How many did he want?
I don't know, because he sat, didn't he? He went into Belle's house and he told her how many children. He's something like, was it a dozen? It was quite a lot of children.
Right, yeah.
It was 5 or 6?
I don't know.
So that's Rob's dad then. That is Rob's dad.
He's Gaston.
So you've married Gaston's son.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. Did you that sounds really weird, isn't it? Fancying someone. I really liked the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
Right, okay.
And now
I don't know what you were saying.
Now actually thinking about it, that makes sense.
Does it?
Why?
Does it?
Just like a little bit. I'm fine. I'll go along with you. I'm all right.
If
I'm
I
safe.
only had a brain. Tim has a brain. The Scarecrow didn't have a brain.
I don't mean that. I just mean not complicated. Scarecrow wasn't complicated. He was just really kind.
I was thinking you were going to say like John Smith or something.
John Smith. Who's John Smith?
Oh,
Pocahontas.
yeah, Pocahontas. John Smith, absolute God.
I've never watched. I watched Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Oh my God, I watched that last week for the first time in 10 years. Fucking terrifying film that is. What the hell? Why are we showing that to our kids?
What were you scared of? The lion?
Oh my God, cried twice.
Oh, did you?
Cried twice. Totally forgot about all of that. Oh my God,
the original
absolutely
one, Meg,
terrifying.
or
Yeah.
The Chronicles.
I don't know, but it were older, wasn't it? It were from a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it won't
like
be the
80s.
original. No, she's
No, not the
talking about that one.
original.
Oh, you're right.
The
I've not
newer
seen
one.
that.
But oh my God, what the hell is that? Should not be showing that to our children.
Mr.
Okay.
Funness.
That's his favourite film. She makes us reenact the fight scenes with the Wild
I've
Witch.
never seen it.
I've seen the original, I've not seen the new one.
Oh, it's like Game of Thrones, but just a little
Is
bit
it?
toned down.
Just
And then
without
it's
the
all
blood.
happy at the
It's
end.
still violent.
Yeah. It is violent.
Oh, Oscar might
Terrifying.
like that. I might have to whack that on. The new ones, the new Chronicles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not lots of fight scenes, but there's a bit there at the end.
It was
Betsy makes us
no,
forward
it was the lion scene. It was the lion scene that got me. I
Oh,
felt
and
like I was watching Cersei go into the prison again. What's going on? Honestly, I think I had post-traumatic stress disorder from that.
Oh, Betsy doesn't watch that bit. She just says, it's okay. She says to me, "It's okay, Mummy. It's not dead. It comes back. It comes back."
See, I'd forgotten that bit, so I was gutted.
Oh.
Absolutely gutted. Do my baking. I actually sat down. I had to sit down and just
You
Sit
got
down
to
and whisk.
You can't freeze it at that point, otherwise your world feels over. You've got to get to the point where it's completely
gotta push
unrealistic
through.
because Aslan comes back, and then you have to listen to it. Otherwise, you think, well, this is a joke. This film, but then you got to listen to the reason why he did it. Old Liam Neeson.
Is it
Yeah.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah,
I will find you.
I will find you.
I will find you. Kill you. I love that guy. He can literally play one part though, can't he? Like that is so monotone.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the same as who's the bald-headed guy that's in No, he's not in Fast and Furious. I think he's in the new one.
I mean, Vin
Jason
Diesel.
Statham.
Oh yeah,
Jason Statham.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah, he
Exactly
is the
the
same
same.
character in every single
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, yeah. Just gonna kick a little bit and then look really hard.
I once went to Lee's dad one time, and he had like a DVD on his side, and it was with Jason Statham. I was like, yeah, Shez loves a bit of Jason Statham, and it was called Midnight Meat Machine.
Oh, I
And
imagine
then
that's
I
that's
just
a
put
classic
it straight
Jason.
back down. I just went, no. I wasn't sure what to expect. I'm not going to lie.
That would be a classic Jason where he's going to be on a motorbike. He's jumped off the motorbike 50 feet in the air.
Yeah.
He's done a karate chop into someone's head. And at the same time, he's turned and he's shooting someone as well, whilst also snogging a bird.
Yeah,
That'll be the film.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That would be the film.
He got a fit wife out of it though, hasn't
Yeah. Who's his bird? Who's his wife?
he? Rosie Fingay with the
Huntington.
supermodel.
Oh, is
Whitley.
that her? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Whitley.
She's quite younger, isn't she?
Fairly young, yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing, isn't she?
He's landed a cracker.
He has.
Wow.
Who else? So, did you fancy anyone, Dan? That sounds really weird, isn't it?
Cartoon?
A male, like a male role model. Go on, she does. She did.
I did
Someone
fancy Bart
fucking
Simpson.
weird. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. You
Simpson.
sicko.
Sick.
What?
Bart Simpson.
He's literally yellow.
I know.
Jaundicey.
I know. Jaundicey.
You like a bit of you like a little liver damage.
That I do. No, I think it was the skateboard. I think it was cool on his skateboard.
Would you eat his shorts?
I would. I'd do the Bartman and then I'd eat his shorts.
So you liked his attitude.
I did. I think it was the rebellious side of it. I didn't really fancy like cartoon like Marty McFly, obviously. That's
Obviously.
I think of. I can't remember who else. I didn't fancy him, but I really liked Brains from Thunderbirds as well.
Wow.
I don't know why. I think he was like the underdog. He was like he didn't do any of the battle, but he was very much like, no, you need to do this. I'm smart. I'm smart.
That's like watching James Bond and going, oh my God, did you see that man? Did you see him? He was frigging beautiful. When he pulled that pen out and he showed James Bond how to make it work, I mean, I fluttered all over the place.
Oh, I don't know what it was. I think I thought it was.
That's brilliant.
Cute.
That's
I
brilliant.
didn't fancy it. It was puppet. Well,
It's the cleverness.
And Bart Simpson. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Maggie,
I'm
did
not
you
that
fancy
smart,
anyone?
so maybe it was the smartness.
You like a bit of geeky though. You like geeky edgy.
Mm.
It's funny. That's funny. You've married Brains and Bart Simpson together because Lee's hair does look a bit Barty.
That and a bit of Emily Sunday, you know. Like that sort of quip.
In lockdown, he's turned to Emily.
Crying out loud. Oh dear.
Oh. Lee doesn't do a skateboard though, does he? Does he skateboard?
No, but I did used to go out with a BMXer for a long
okay.
time.
That was your fix.
Yeah,
That was your fix of
that was my fix.
danger.
On Debbie Green. That were me.
Oh yeah.
Dev Chippy.
Oh my life. Talk dirty to me, Emma.
Dev
Crying
Chippy
out loud.
on Dev Green with the skater boys.
That was literally my adolescence. Oh, jeez.
Maggie, what was yours then? What were you?
I always liked Aladdin, but the
Oh.
cartoon, not the real version. Just
Yeah.
I liked the cartoon. I don't know. I always wanted to be swooned by Aladdin.
What went wrong there?
Can't say it looks anything. I think it was the personality of
Yeah.
No,
Cheeky. He's cheeky. He's a real
Yeah.
cheeky chappy, Aladdin.
cheeky. Yeah, that's where it's that's where
He's a
it's similar.
joker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't take anything seriously, and I want to slap
No.
Aladdin. It's like, take it frigging seriously. You've just been given gift. You've just been given the gift of wishes. Come on, boy.
Love
And a
him.
magic carpet. You're living the high life here.
Oh, and when he sings, oh, love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
That's like George's foot. Mickey, you know what you're doing next now, boy. Aladdin.
You might like
George,
a boo.
Now, I want to know what George's is, because George's is going to be some... I can't... Now, what do we reckon George's could be?
Tarzan.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
In all honesty, although we had him on in background, I was far too busy developing my daddy issues. So, and then at the weekend, when I was at shit downtime, because I would at the weekend, I'd be at my nan and Papa's, and Papa wouldn't have any of that shit on. I got brought up on, like, some mothers do have them, Laurel and Hardy and Indiana Jones. So it was Indiana Jones is probably the only thing relatable that I could plant in. Because that was from, like, a good, like, being 6 or 7, it was like, that guy.
There is.
Harrison Ford, yeah.
And as I've got older, it's like I still would.
Yeah. I would. Han Solo, give it to me.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but not now. The last Indiana Jones, you could just see, it was almost like, and action, and Harrison, stop. You're shaking again, man. You just, come on. You're too old. Stop the neck wobbling. It's just, he's too old now.
To be fair, just to defend my man, he had just recovered from a plane crash. So, you know, you'd be pretty fucking shook up as well. And I didn't agree with the storyline, but the guy looks good in khaki. So I think we all just need to back up, if I'm being honest.
He can wear a hat, can't he?
It's the leather jacket and the hat and that whip that he likes to throw around as well. Did he really just have a car crash after the last film?
He crashed a plane, right before.
Well, that makes sense with the acting skills and the ability to stay still.
He'd only just learned how to walk again by the time they started filming that. He couldn't back out because they were on a deadline in the contract. He was very stressed, Emily.
Okay, I'll just stop digging and we'll leave it there. Well, anyway, moving on. Moved. Is it moved? Have we moved on?
Yeah.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
I figured it.
So we've just gone massively out of thing. If I want to know what anyone, you listeners, if you got any random thing of any people you used to fancy, I'd like to know that as well, please. Is it as odd as Brains, or did you fancy the wrong person? Did you like the witch did you like Dopey from Snow White?
Oh, who didn't like Dopey?
But you don't want to kiss him, would you?
Oh, no.
It's not. You don't want.
I'm like that.
It's not boyfriend material.
Kiss Brains. I'm just like, hey mate, like, come on, you tell me these things. You know them. You've got the knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yes. So if you let's very good little link onto the next one, Dan. So if we had an opportunity, like Aladdin had, with some wishes, and we had an opportunity to go back and tell one of our younger self at a certain point in time something, what would it be? What would it be? And
I'll start, because mine's easy, because I wouldn't change a damn thing. At 18, I was living my absolute best life. I was living my best life. When I look back at being 18, I'm like, wow, that was sick. That was amazing. Like, working, obviously I worked full time. I was manager at Youre Sushi. I used to literally finish work and go out like 3-4 nights a week. Wouldn't go out on a Saturday night though, because that's when couples and old people went out.
Yes.
Like, them days, honestly, like, just spend all my money on looking amazing and drinking. Just no responsibility, nothing. I was in a good job, so I can't really say to myself to do anything than that. And then I ended up going to MAGA and met Rob, so I couldn't change a thing. Couldn't. Aww. I look back on 18 like, wow, that was amazing. Got my boobs done. At 18.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
Got my first setting at 18. Absolutely.
Shadding fills at 20 odd.
So, yeah, I can't say anything that I would say to, other than one thing I'd maybe say is like, not worry so much about what other people think And also not like, I used to feel like I wouldn't want to show off about how I looked or whatever, but I had a cracking body and I should have showed it off more.
Yeah.
Why not? I love that. Go on then, Dan, what's yours?
I would have said to myself that I should have gone to, and I should have actually gone to uni and done more things that way, because I had people telling me that I wasn't allowed to.
Oh.
So I would have just gone.
I could have seen you at uni, Dan. I could see you at uni.
I would have just done it. I had to come out of college because I was in hospital quite a bit, so I had to stop. So then I couldn't finish my second year. So then I would have just said to myself, no, you don't need to do this hospital, this, that and the other, all these like meds and stuff like that, because that's not the reason for the problem.
Yeah.
We shall find this later on. So I would have just said to myself, no, don't need to do this, that and the other. Pack your bags, get to London. I was going to go to fashion in uni. Yeah, I was going to do all that. That's what I was doing at college. I would have said to myself, no, you don't need to be in Hallamshire. You need to pack your bags, get off out. No one needs to tell you that you need to stay at home and do this, that and the other. Because you
would have been good at that, Dan. You would have liked that.
But I've got full like feelings that I probably still would be where I am now.
Yeah.
I just would have done something else in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't have had all the steroids in the world and had about 1 million stone on my body. That would have also been quite nice.
It is hard, isn't it, to not say something that puts you in a different path, I guess. I don't know, it's an awkward one though, isn't it? Because there are some things that I would not have wanted to go through, but at the same time, it almost allowed me to have the other bits. So it's hard.
It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, because you think, if you took that path, then you wouldn't be on this road as you are now. So it's like, well, I won't ever want to change this road because I've got Leah, I've got Jessie. So if I went to uni, would I still have that?
Yeah, yeah. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? You'd hope that you'd
I'd like to think so, because I'm half one of those people that are very much like, not things happen for a reason, but like things should fall into a certain place and into a certain like box. Yeah. So whether you took a different route, you'll still get to the same end.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Tim and I lived separately, but did exactly the same things for about 4 years without us even realising together.
Wow.
We went to the same places and the same things. It was almost like it was destiny. Every time I hear destiny now, I always think of Finding Dory.
Yeah, I do. The whale.
But but I don't think if I went back to my younger self and went, right, listen here, Emily, I would have rolled my eyes at me and thought, piss off. I'm angry. I was angry. There was a lot of anger in my younger years. And I expelled it out on perming my hair and random stuff. And I rebelled. And I think the thing is, I don't think I listened.
So
I did.
You permed your hair?
I had a perm, but with a flat fringe.
Wow. Nice. Wow. Can we see photos of this, please? I'm sorry, you were going in deep about your story then. I couldn't let you finish.
Fine. I was angry.
Absolutely.
There's hardly any pictures. And there's one picture. It was the worst day. It was one of the worst mornings. And I really hated my mother. At this point, I was just not a very happy person, and I took it out of my hair. And anyway, my mum, mums do. I don't know what it is about mums. I keep reminding myself, don't do this. They forget what it's like to be a teenager, don't they? You forget as you get older. Anyway, my mum's decided that she said it's fine. What we'll do, because we had to provide a postcard, the passport pictures for the bus stop.
Oh, yeah.
And Mum convinced me that if she took a normal picture, they would be able to shrink it down for the bus pass. Which I didn't believe her. So anyway, I had the picture, and my picture is like that. Because I didn't believe her. Anyway, so my bus pass for the next year was literally my face like that. Angry as hell. Angry as hell.
Fringe.
And no, they didn't fit. No fit. There was nothing
fit
there.
hair in. It
Couldn't
was
fit
just
hair in.
face.
It was just mouth and angry eyes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That was my bus pass.
Have you still got the bus pass?
Have a bollocks.
Oh,
I thought you would have been a hoarder.
No.
Oh.
There's hardly any pictures of me at that age. No. Not good. Not good years. Not good years. Took a long time for me to get out of the anger and start to find myself. But weirdly, I wouldn't actually change very much because I wouldn't have listened to myself. I would not have listened. I would have gone completely opposite. I would have done a George and listened and gone, yeah, I hear you. I'm going the other way.
Yeah.
But what I would have done, and I would have forced myself, is I would have said to myself, I would have gone back and said, right, you won't believe this, but there is the internet that's going to start. You won't know about it, but there's a certain thing called Google. You need to find out about Google, put 150 quid of shares in Google.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been a great idea.
Then there's also a very weird man called Mark in America that is talking about Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
You also need to put £150 of shares in that. And then there's also a bird that's about to go online. He's going to Twitter. You're going £150 in that. And I would done a law where I had to do it, automatically went in, where I had no control over keeping that money because I would have spent it. And I would have bought a 60 pair of hipster jeans. It would be going on Facebook and it would be going on Google. And that's what I would have done to myself. I would have forced myself to invest in something like that.
Yeah.
But
That would be
them
my
Miss 60 jeans with the zip up the back, they were great.
Mate,
I
they
didn't
were
have,
iconic.
no.
They were iconic.
Do they still make them?
Surely.
I don't know.
Because that.
I'm going to
Apple
try and
bottom
find a
jeans.
pair. I'm going to try and
Apple
find a
bottom
pair.
jeans, boots with the fur. The whole crowd was looking up.
People going at Thorsby Market to get a Visu. Like, oh, crikey.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then phone cases for a Nokia 3310 that lit up like when it rang.
Yeah.
Getting a new phone case from Moore Market on a Saturday.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
But you spent your fiver spending money on.
Yeah.
Then your 33p to get home.
Those were the days when you were limited to 30 spaces on your text, or you had to pay an extra 20p for another text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
You used to have to go back and delete stuff and just cut it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That was a
Because you
genuine
only had
phase in
50p
time.
credit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a genuine. No, it's all right. It's a genuine phase in time where I think there was probably a lot of our kind of group of age where we could completely speak a different language. We couldn't verbalise it,
Yeah.
but written, it was almost like a different version of Braille. Like
Yeah.
the shit
Oh,
we
it's
used to write,
Yeah.
and it would make sense. The kids do it now, and I'm like, I have to text my mum and be like, Debs, what is this?
Yeah.
Help me. I don't.
And
I've lost it now.
They've got unlimited. They've got unlimited space as well in comparison.
They've got pictures now.
They just
So
not
not only are they
emojis,
changing-
don't they?
Yeah. It's like a constant game of Pictionary.
They've got gifts. We didn't have gifts. We had 30 spaces.
I know.
I didn't have space for kisses. There was no space for kisses. No space.
You still don't put kisses on.
No.
You don't do emojis, kisses, anything.
I can't do emojis. I'm not good at emojis. I try and do emojis, and then and then it doesn't feel me.
You just love a question mark, even though it's not a question.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? That's a side head. That's a side head.
Broaching it.
George replied to a text on Instagram the other day, and she put something like "ha ha," or was it a smiley face or something? I can't remember.
No,
what
I
it was.
didn't.
She
It
put
was a
ha ha.
She does. When I can always tell whoever does on her Instagram, I can always tell who has done the text based on how that person writes.
I use loads of emojis. I love my emojis.
Yes. If it's Meg, it's emoji central. If it's George, or George is like 2 sentences. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's straight to the point. Whereas Meg's like, amazing! Emojis all over the place. I'm going to regurgitate them.
Confetti.
And then Dan's like a waffler around to the point, so she'll do about 3 or 4 sentences and then get to the end of it.
Then it's the information
Then it's the
you
answer.
need.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
Do this.
And then if it's Emma, it's about half an hour afterwards after she's managed to read it because it's too small for her. Who's not done their feed? Meggie, what would you do?
I mean, it was similar to you on the fact that I'd tell him who won the World Cup. I'd tell him who won all the Britain's Got Talents and X Factors, and I'd get them bets on each year, just to keep setting myself up. Not a stupid amount, but just to keep setting myself up, because like you said, you don't want to stay too far away from the path. And if I had shares in Google and shares in Facebook, I don't know if I'd be in Sheffield. I just don't know if I would be, because I think I'd be sunning it off somewhere in Hawaii.
Just want to point out though, Meg, you're not in Sheffield now, babe.
Yeah, do you know what? I had to look outside because I was like, am I still in the flat? Like, just totally went blank as to where I was.
You need to go outside.
Did you just fall asleep awake on this podcast?
I literally just looked around myself. I was like, oh my God, where am I?
You've turned into Mickey.
Meg was just in her head listening to Aladdin, watching Aladdin.
Yeah. In my head, I'm going, a whole new world. I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd do that. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because there's nothing. There's stuff at the time, like little things that I'm like, I'd go back and be like, she's a bitch. Like, you don't trust her because she's a knobhead. And like little things like that, like he's gonna mess you around, and like you tell yourself things like that. But other than that, I wouldn't. Like you said, don't know if I'd be here. So I don't know. It'd be the same as you, Emma. I'd just go back and tell myself that I actually look pretty fit, and
own it.
Get my legs out a bit more and stuff. Because now I'd say I'm more confident, but I'm actually worse. Which is stupid. I should have gotten better and then get more confident.
Worse.
And actually, I'm like, oh, I'm worse now, but I'm more confident. So imagine how good I'd have been back then if I'd have just gone and told myself. So,
Absolute
Do you not think that's more of that shows that it's got nothing to do with actually the physical attributes of how you feel? Yeah, it's actually that confidence and self-worth, isn't it? Of how you feel about yourself now.
Massively. So you got around you and everything, innit?
Yeah.
I do think that's a massive thing.
I think I should have told myself opposite way around. I think I was more confident and I should have put more cardigans on. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I don't know about. I do get a lot colder as I get older. To be fair, there was definitely less clothes being worn when I was younger. Definitely. Very much now. I like to plan my outfits with cardigans involved. Gee, come on then. Come on, excuse me.
I don't know what I changed. It becomes a bit of a myriad as to what angle I want to go at. Would it be a bit of a fucking just tell someone you're not dealing with certain aspects, go and address that now so that you won't spend the ages of 16 to 26 being an absolute whore, you know? But incidentally, had I addressed those issues when I should have addressed them and I hadn't have been a whore, I probably still would have been sat here single in lockdown with having no sex, but at least I can think back to all the times that I did have all the sex.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You've got the memories now.
I've got the memories, you know, I'm like that woman at the end of Titanic. It's been 84 years. So yeah, it's hard. There's some bits I would have liked to change. There's definitely some men that I would have preferred to have stayed away from. I think there's definitely one or two where it'd be a bit of a see this name, run. Other direction, run away. But apart from that, there's not really a lot, if I'm being honest.
It is weird, isn't it? Because you when you go through all those times, at the time, like breakups of boyfriends and things, and it's almost like people say to you, you'll get better. It's okay. You just need time, and you don't believe it. Whereas actually, it's true. So actually, going back and saying that is pointless, because if someone said to you at the beginning when you're in love with someone, they're a waste of space, you'd be like, but I love him. I'm the one that's going to change him.
Yeah,
So,
it just pushes you down either way. And I think for me, it's, even if I could go back, 18-year-old me was, or even 16-year-old, 15-year-old me wasn't much. We were really sexually active in the teenage years. We weren't very confident, but we were confident when it came to your foo-foo. So who that person was, even then, if I branch up to when I was 25, they are two totally different people. Because at 25, I completely crashed. My world fell down and I didn't know who the hell I was. But even going from 25 to 30, I can't even relate to 25-year-old me that well anymore. So 30-year-old me going to 18-year-old me, it should be one of the teenagers that I just fucking dead-eye at Sainsbury's like, you absolutely twat. Yeah. I won't give it time of day. Do you know what I mean? If you're on fire, black, I'm not pissing on you. You're pissing me off. Go away. So there's no...
Or to be fair, you'd be going, in 12 years, on your 30th birthday, you'll be in lockdown. You freaking go out every single night, bird. You go out and have fun.
That's it.
Just please use more condoms, because chlamydia is painful. We thought we were going to learn the lesson after the second time. Turns out it takes you quite a few times.
George! Foof isn't safe, is she? Foof is not safe.
Never.
She's been battered, the poor thing.
She's been battered.
It is weird, isn't it? And you're right, you do change. If 30 in a few more years went back to my 18 and said, come on, chill your boots, don't buy that car, get rid, I would look at them as in like, you're old, you don't know anything. You don't know what I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it is at 18, you're like, when I'm older, I'll do that when I'm older, I'll calm down.
And then you wake up and you're older and you're like, fuck.
Didn't do it yet.
What happened?
Yeah. Or you're too busy putting something off, or too busy thinking that next year, or thinking that, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? You feel like you've got all the time in the world and all the worries in the world. Yet actually, when you look back, like we said earlier about time, you don't have any worries in the world. They're not worries, are they?
No.
I can't believe what I used to think. Like, what you used to worry about in school
6 months
and stuff.
ago, she worried about all sorts of really like non stuff, didn't you? It was...
I know. I mean, that car ticket, going to jail.
Oh, if I could have gone back and told myself that it'd all be okay, I could have had so many more sleep nights. Honestly. Oh, I dwell on stuff way too much. Way too much. The thing is, my brain goes to the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And then to me, that's going to be the only option. Because then at least anything before that is better. Anything's going to be better. It's
just never Google anything, Meg, and you'll be fine. It's when you Google stuff.
It's when you're ill and you Google diagnose yourself.
Oh my God, yeah, just don't Google. Rob Googled about Bella's legs after her injections when she wouldn't walk, and I was like, I said do not Google it, she's being dramatic. Don't Google.
Although the only thing I will say about that is you can go, there are certain things that work. So my children were pretty poorly about I think it was before Meggie and George's time. We were in the house, the kids were ill. We had flu. It was flu, because I felt I was on the floor dying, and we were all really poorly. And Jeff and Glenda got it as well, and they were really poorly.
Sorry, you just coughed at the same time. That was great.
I'm just gonna talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. We can't.
I heard it go down.
You were talking at the time.
It's really stuck. Something's really stuck in there. Anyway, and I Googled, because for some reason I didn't feel something was right, and I Googled sepsis, because I just wanted to check, because Betsy couldn't get a temperature down and she started to shake. So I was checking, and every day I kept thinking, am I missing something? So I kept checking the list. And then she got better, and I'm thinking, that's fine, that's all right. And then about 3 days later, Glenda came downstairs to me and she said, have you got a temperature, a thermometer? And I was like, I think so. And I said, why? Oh, Jeff just, he's cold and he's hot and he can't stop shivering. And I literally leapt off my seat and rung 111 and got Tim dressed to take him to A&E. And about half an hour later, he collapsed and he had sepsis.
Oh, gosh.
And it was only about 5 days before that I was actually making sure I knew. So like you said, there are things that happen in certain places. So I do think it is important to be aware of certain things, but you can go crazy on it. But at the same time, Google saved for me in that situation. It's weird, isn't it? But like you said, things do happen in certain ways. If you allow yourself to be in a situation and you listen properly, then you're on the right path. With your permed hair and your flat fringe. But do not listen to anybody that says that they can shrink your passport photo, mother. Thank God we got one done before my passport. Can you imagine? My God.
Love it.
What time is it?
Time to go and perm his hair.
Yeah.
I'm going to straighten his inspiration.
Well, when I have my lashes done, it sends me straight back to being 15 and angry because that's what the perm thing does. I have to.
Well, your lashes look like angry when you come straight back from LVL because they come back and it's like roller shutter doors have gone up on your eyes.
They've gone straight back to being 15 again. Angry. You hate the world. Angry. Even the scarecrow ain't going to solve this problem. Angry. Oh, brilliant. If anyone has any random things that they would say to themselves when they're 18, we'd love to hear them. We like little random things. I love it when people message us and say that they've just walked the dog. I can't remember who said it. Who said they were walking the dog and they were laughing out loud and people were staring at them. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely love it. The amount of views and the listens we've got is incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. And whenever we talk about it, we get really giddy, don't we? We're like, Andrew, tell us the numbers. And then when Andrew gives us the numbers and he says, can you imagine all those people in the room?
Every time. He loves it, don't I?
It's amazing. And then whenever I think of that, I think everyone laughing. I'm like, oh, maybe sometimes we're quite funny, sometimes. So thank you very much, everybody, for listening. And we will continue doing this. How we continue doing this, we're not too sure whether or not we're carrying on like this, but we promise we will carry on doing it because it's kept us sane. It's kept us enjoying it. And I think by the results of what everyone's saying, you're enjoying it as well. So we will continue it. So thank you, everyone, for listening. That was episode, I can't remember, 21, 22? 22. Blimey. We're almost through it, people. We are almost through it. I can smell the freedom.
When did we start Lockdown Podcast? What number was it? Number two.
Number two.
Right.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
Wowzers. Okay.
So it's episode 22, but then in theory it's
We had a
episode
couple
24
of
because we've had
lives.
2 lives as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it is as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Now there's an achievement, girls. Well, stay safe, everybody, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.